Hey guys, it's Freddie with H-Town Model Shop. And just an update on my Ford Truck Month build. As you can see, it took a whole different turn from what you saw last time. So, first off, the cab. Well, what can I say? Uh, I chopped up a main kit, an expensive kit, and made it a single cab. So, Um, still need to do some, filling in and whatnot. Uh, this is pretty much good here. I just need to do maybe just a little bit more glue on the backside. But it's just gonna be a single cab dually, guys. Dropped. Um, I've never seen it before done. Anyways, so I just decided to go for it. Plus, it leaves me with extra parts and pieces to make my other F-350 a triple cab. So I think that'll work out pretty good too. So anyways, first order of business was, the tape off and the measurements and whatnot for the cab, and where to cut it. So, I mean, that was pretty much the easy part, I think. So that out of the way, we all know this is already set up here. So it's gonna look something like this. So the second order of business was to get to chop the frame, where to chop it, and how to put it back together. And this is what I came up with here. And as you can see, it is lining up perfect. So it'll just sit on top like so. Just like that. So that was a little bit harder. It wasn't too bad. It's just you just gotta follow the measurements and the points on where to actually cut it. So, uh, for what I used, this kit lined up, pretty good with everything I had to chop up. So, um, it was fairly easy on my part, but still time consuming and a lot of skilled math involved, if you will. And then the last order of business for the hack was converting the interior to of course, single cab interior. So what you see here is the final product. This is how it's going to go in. Well, minus the bottom. I still need to do some work on the bottom, but uh, I left it with the alignment tabs for the cab and whatnot, and of course, as you can see, I had to cut down the door interiors. And how I got this measurement was, so the back of the seat here on the actual bucket or tub, sorry. I just took my saw, regular saw, and lined it up with the rear of those seat um, supports, and just chopped it there, sawed it off there. And I was able to chop the rear section of it, which actually has the alignment tabs, and graft it on to where it looked like it belonged. So a little more work left to do here. And I need to fill this in to make it a little bit stronger. And then these, of course, all I did was just line up to the back where the actual seat belt, I guess this is the center post cover here. Lined it up to where I cut the back section off, the actual door section off here, and just left the center post with the I guess this is where the seatbelt goes or whatnot, and it just lined up perfect. And all I had to do was just cut out this little notch here to make it sit on top of this rear section, just like so. And it fits perfect. I mean, I couldn't ask for more. So yeah, I mean, it all fell into place. So I'm still going with the single buckets with the center console, and we'll see where it goes from that. I don't know how much more chopping I need to do, but I know I'm gonna need to cut the inner fender wells out here to get the stance that I want, of course, to get these rims to sit in perfect with the tire. So tires are still, I'm still looking at different tires to put on it, so we'll see where that goes. And shout out to George, who's on the screen in the background playing. So for the most part, all I do is I link my phone to my TV, and I just queue up all the videos that I haven't seen, and I just play them all while I'm working. So if you don't get a comment from me, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not watching it. It's just that I just let them run through while I'm working, and I'm concentrated on mostly on my building here, and looking at the TV without having to stop and comment on my phone and whatnot. So don't think that I don't watch, guys. I do. So anyways, that's all I got for today, guys, and I hope you like the totally different transformation this cab is taking here. Like I said, I've never seen it before, and I know it's an expensive kit, so it took a lot of thought behind it to be able to get it to this point. So I hope you like it, and I hope it turns out pretty good, because if not, it's just a waste of $80. So anyways, I'll see you on the flip side. Maybe maybe I'll have another update tomorrow. Who knows? Stay tuned, guys.